Okay, so are we recording?
Yes, we have been.
Oh, so why are we here?
A minute and a half.
Why are we here? What's happening today?
You insisted that we were going to do something today.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I remember.
I was like, hey, and not.
Yeah, and you didn't want to work. I hear an echo. Is that just because?
It's because we're so cool.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
We're actually recording right next to the Grand Canyon.
And, but it's not coming out on the.
It's not. Yeah,
it won't come out on the playback. So.
Yeah, that's what they tell us. Yeah, actually, it ends up coming out as Cantonese. So, I am doubtful. All right, so real quick, theme song.
Yes.
Okay, ready.
I
have become comfortably dumb, you know. Hey, is anybody upstairs? Nope. All right, so
welcome back to two morons
two morons in a
podcast
in a bistro or something like that. We'll change our name again.
Yes, who were currently lost on a freeway for most of the morning.
No, we were not lost. We were.
Yes, that's just true. We knew where we were going.
We knew where we were going. We just weren't really taking the best way of getting there. Right?
We were taking the absolute
antithesis of direction. Yes,
it's like
and it was my fault.
It's like trying to go to Hollywood via Moscow.
Yeah, well, it was my fault. I admit it. I had lost my mind multiple times, and I apologize, kind of.
I just wanted to know if you were actually awake.
I was awake. Usually I'm not that bad. I was awful.
True. No, he's usually not that bad.
Yeah, because people actually ask me to drive.
Yeah.
Right? Because I drive slow because I'm terrified because on my scooter, I cap out at 15. So when I'm hitting 30, it's like, oh my God. There's a blur, a blur.
Yeah, like the whole world is going by.
I can go up a hill without pushing, Oh my gosh, look at that. I feel like a Victorian guy, time travel guy, coming here. Like, hey, wow, look at this.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, amazing, V8, got a seat, play music, windshield protecting my face from bugs, like, wow, who would have thought?
I know, it's like a miracle.
There is no appreciation for our technology today. I really don't think so. I really think that the moment you take it all away is when you start to appreciate things.
That's true. I know.
Like, if you were ever to leave...
Leave where? Like, the house?
Well, I guess in that sense, there would be no appreciating. So, it finally gets it. Yeah, hello, 2 weeks later. So, okay, so here's...
I'm not sure what you meant, but okay.
Yeah, well, okay, never mind. All right, so here's the story that I thought was very interesting. And remember I said, ask me about the carbonation, right?
Oh, yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning, he sends me a text, says, ask me about the carbonation.
Because I do think about the show at 3 a.m. When
during the COVID, though, like 3 a.m. is like lunchtime.
Yeah, I mean, there is no 3 a.m. There are no days. There are no weekends.
I know. It's just one continuous existence.
Yeah, one continuous now, is forever now. What time is it? Now.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's been boiled down to. You know what time it is? It's daytime.
Yeah. If there is an ability to see the sun, then we have some sort of...
It's daytime, nighttime.
Or not daytime.
Time to eat.
And time to eat is almost all the time.
And I got to go to the bathroom. That's about it.
Yeah. I don't have time for this. There is no time. It's like, hey... So here it is, carbonation, right?
Carbonation, yes.
And so we all know about, the two big companies that may or may not support our show, It's called Coca-Cola, right? And Pepsi. Right?
Yes, and they make no claim. Make no claim that they have in any way engaged us legally.
Yeah, so this is an observational thing. We are not paid by either company to promote or not to promote or just... to mention it.
Or if we were to receive,
Yeah.
free product,
If we were to, we might
choose not to mention you on the air.
Or maybe, in passing, mention the other guys, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
That could always work.
I love this.
Yeah, those guys are great.
Those guys,
endorsed by
the
us.
morons,
The two morons endorsed.
Two morons endorsed those guys, huh? Look,
we know what not to do.
Extra salt diet cream soda, yeah. What is that?
What the hell?
Who is calling? We have our first caller.
Oh my God.
We have our first caller.
We do. We have a caller into the, the studio.
And
I think an invasion force has now landed. Hello?
Who is it?
Why are you calling?
Oh God! No, hey, can you tell her that we're doing this in the other room?
I know we're 12 feet away, and she's on the phone. So what do you need me to do? You need me to re-register the car? What? I think my car is I think the van is in your name. Do I need to come there now?
Excuse me, are you a fan of the show?
Are you a fan of the show, or you've been calling in, and you're on the air?
You're on the air.
You're on the air right.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that was our first call in.
Yes.
Fair. Well, no. Okay. All right. So
now you think that's the end of our.
All right.
That is our first caller.
Our first caller ever,
and the studio audience.
Probably our last.
Yeah. So just threat.
Oh, yeah. I loved your cleaning. I do. I love the fact that you have a gun and have cleaned.
All right. Goodbye.
3, 2, car.
Oh shit! I got to go get that too.
Oh yeah. Jeez, no, we're really messing up.
All right. Bye.
Hey, hello. Didn't even exist. God.
Okay, now we're back after we've been, physically threatened.
Who is this? What? We're back?
We're back. Well, yes, yeah. I had to disappear a while because I was being threatened with.
Okay. So let's deny that.
Yeah.
Okay. What really happened was we had an exuberant fan.
Yes.
Our first call in, and
she needed some help with her car registration.
Yeah, and we are experts in car registration, but
we didn't even know it.
And apparently that was a wrong number. I guess they thought that we were the DMV. Why did you put our ad next to the DMV is my question to you.
I don't know.
So, so we told her pretty much the wrong information, and so she'll call us back, and you know what will happen when she calls us back?
Yeah,
we will have 2 fan calls.
Yes.
We will have doubled the amount of people who are interested in our show. I mean, legitimately, right?
That is a legitimate interest.
It's not.
You can't criticize that.
No, I can't. Well, it's all math.
Yeah. I think you should be working for the nation of Chaz.
But their sofas have no money. Those sofas have been flipped upside down. Are we recording?
They've been shook down.
Are we recording?
You wouldn't believe.
Are we recording now or not?
Of course we are recording.
Oh, of course. Yeah, sometimes it stops. Okay, so where am I? Okay, so, all right, so we're talking about carbonation, right?
Yes, carbonation.
Yeah.
Carbonation. You wanted to tell the carbonation story.
Yeah, carbonation story.
Send me an email 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Said, that for you, that's 2 p.m.
Yeah, and because I live in Mountain West, so, which makes no sense. They want to be an hour ahead, wouldn't they? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. No one knows where we live.
No one cares.
Yeah, really, seriously, no one does. Although we did get a call today.
Yes, we did get a call.
Which interrupted our show and destroyed us for weeks. Yes.
He's not going to tell the math story. He won't tell the math story.
All right, I won't.
Tell the math story after the carbonation story.
Okay, fine. Yeah, if it's recording.
Yeah.
If someone goes, it didn't record. 5 weeks of beautiful dialogue gone.
I'll just make sure to tell you after you're finished.
Oh, yeah, and that's one of the most important parts, is that he doesn't notice that it's not recording for days. Yeah, hi, so, this is the guy who was put in charge of the 17 minutes with Richard Nixon, okay? The missing 17 minutes, people, right? All right, hey, Watergate, hey, wow, 17 minutes. That looks really suspicious. No, Fred did it.
I don't, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't suspicious at all. I would have come in and testified, hey, Howard Baker, Fred's an idiot. There's nothing being hidden here. He's just an idiot.
Okay.
All right, I'm very upset still.
Yeah,
no.
I can see that. I can hear it too.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to, regain my composure. After
I've
being threatened with a gun by a crazy lunatic cleaning lady.
Look, no, she didn't threaten you. She threatened me.
Yeah, but you would have been shot through because you're not as fat as I am, and I would have been hit anyway, right? So let's be blunt.
Yeah, so that's my fault.
Yeah, your buffer is not buff, right? You're just kind of...
I think you mean bulbous.
Yeah, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, so carbonation, where are we? Okay.
Carbonation.
Okay, so you have Coca-Cola versus Pepsi, right? Okay, so this big rivalry, right? And this is worldwide, right?
It is.
This is a worldwide
they called it the Soda Wars.
Soda Wars, yeah.
In the 80s.
So what you had in the nation state of the Philippines, right?
Uh-huh.
Pepsi was trying to make a move,
Pepsi made a move.
Coca-Cola.
They were like, "Oh, yeah, we're going to take a move on you."
A move, like, and what is usually a move is you have some sort of ridiculous promotional piece, with some awful, talentless hack celebrity or something like that, and nothing was working because Coca-Cola, they kind of dominated the Philippines.
That's when they go in there like, "Oh, I cannot believe it's not butter."
Yeah, exactly. So they have I don't know why that was exactly, but. So you have the Coca-Cola, probably, World War II, it set that up. The pause that refreshes, right? It is, yes. So Pepsi decides to have this, contest, right? And the contest
is what kind of contest?
Well, you have like, say you have a soda, and you take the cap off, and you look at the cap, and if you are the winner, oh my gosh, like a contest, like you win by buying a soda, and you open it, and it says, hey, you're the winner. Then you're the winner, like any contest, right?
Okay. Oh, I remember those. Yeah. So look on the bottom of the cap. And
you look at it, you win like on a 2-liter bottle or something like that. But in the Philippines, at the time, this is 1993, I think, 1992, early 90s. You could the big prize winner, was a million Filipino pesos, right? Now, of course, you have to
think
like
$8.
No, it's not that bad. Maybe afterwards, right? It's not that bad. It's actually around 40 grand USD, right?
Well, I mean, that's not bad
in the third world, that's huge.
When you're making 40 cents a year?
Yeah, 40 cents a year. No, this is big time. So this is something that people are like, oh my gosh, I totally want to win. So So they had this grand prize, right? And they were supposed to have 2 winners, right? So then they had these 800,000 caps that were made. So they put 800,000 bottles out there.
Yeah.
And the big number, the winner number, right was the number 349.
349. That's the winner.
Yeah. If you have 349 on your cap, the advertising said you are the winner. There probably was some sort of little
significance to that.
Yeah, like some sort of barcode something or something like that.
March 1949. Happened.
Well, it's 349. If you get it, 349, that'd be great. So there was this one guy. He was very down on his luck. He had taken a sofa and flipped it over, saying, gosh, I'm poorer than Chaz,
Yeah.
So he's like, he wants to find something, and he buys a Pepsi because that's the hope, to win this from, this big, huge,
So he took his last dollar.
He took his last, pesos and bought this soda, and guess what the cap said?
344?
No, 349. He was a winner. He was a winner of 40,000 USD. And he was so excited, and he showed his friend, who was also, a guy down on his luck. And he was like, oh my gosh, I bought a Pepsi too. And he opened his soda, right? And he looked at it, and he had 349 as well.
Oh,
I'm like, both guys, there's the two, life has changed. We now have $80,000, and we're the happiest people in the world. God cares, about me, and so does Pepsi apparently. So we're gonna go out, take this in,
Yeah, take that.
Yeah, we're gonna
take huge.
It. That's huge. Yeah. Well, here's the problem.
Oh no.
A computer glitch told the bottlers to print 800,000 caps with the 349 designation. All of the caps were winners, right? Now, I was there, and I got the only 2 that were losers, and Fred also got the other one. But
we were the only 2 that got 943.
Yeah, 944, right? Yeah, that was it. Yeah. So 800,000 caps that said 349, right? Now, this was a tens of billions of dollars mistake, and people were like all very excited, and they were like, "Hey, you're going to pay this out?" And Pepsi said, "No, right? Then we're not going to do it. I'll give you $18, right, as a goodwill gesture." Now this was not perceived well.
This was not received well.
No, this is a country that this it's the Philippines. The Philippines is a great country, and they're very it helped us defeat Imperial Japan, and they are proud people. And when they're told that they're going to win something, they assume that there is an element of dignity.
You're actually going to honor it.
Yeah, they're going to honor it, and to win it and have it in your hands, and for them to go, no, sorry,
suck on this.
Yeah, bite me, Well, it wasn't well received. Apparently,
who knew?
There was almost 40 trucks were overturned, burned, stoned, and vandalized by protesters. Right.
Oh wow, that's just like now.
The corporate Pepsi offices were targeted by Molotov cocktails. Right. Now this woman
did they use Pepsi bottles?
This woman was so angry because she had won 6 times, right? Because she bought a 6-pack, right? Right? So she won 6 times, right? And she said, "Even if I die, my ghost will come to fight Pepsi." Right? And when you commit your ghost, right? Hey, I'm going to heaven. No, my soul is committed to fighting Pepsi. I am committed to taking it to the bubble soda guy, right?
Till the end of time.
To the end of time. It's their mistake, not our mistake, and they won't pay. This is why we're fighting. So needless to say, Pepsi did not do well that year. And Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola is sitting back going, wow, that was dumb. Coca-Cola is like, oh, we got, I don't know, should we
wait a minute.
push for this or what?
Did we have any relatives working in the bottling industry?
I don't. Well, the guy in charge of the computer apparently was a friend of ours.
Yeah,
and we asked,
whom later went on to guard some people.
Now I have a couple of those winter caps, 349s, and I was trying to sell them on eBay. And the only person who would buy them was the ghost of the lady who had passed away, saying, "I want a 12-pack."
Yeah. And she's still angry.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, that was cataclysmically, the worst. I mean, they had to hire security they literally pulled out all of their executive officers. They left 6 guys. One of them had experience in Beirut. That tells you,
this is how bad.
Yeah, this is not. Yeah, this the PR guys. You are so fired, and the computer guy, IT. Where's the IT guy? Okay, can you come over here and say 349, not 800,000 caps, not 2.
What they really should have done here is they should have just made it 999, because then you could just say, "Oh no, look, it's upside down."
Yeah,
up 666.
Yeah.
Or just all ones, or.
Well, here's an idea. Don't print 800,000 caps with the winner number. Print 2. Very upset. Here's the thing.
Yeah. What?
The IT guy,
Yeah, and the marketing guys, they were fired.
Yeah, marketing. First of all, marketing guys, hello, you're fired. Mm-hmm. IT guy, man, are you fired?
Big time.
Big time. And I have to say something. The dedication. I mean, I don't mean to go back to this, but dedication of these protesters. Even if I die, my ghost will come to fight Pepsi. You realize that Pepsi now has to hire the exorcist to remove this.
That is.
I mean, seriously.
You have gone the distance, lady.
Seriously. Yeah, you've taken, Paradise. There's probably a good chance that she was going to go, hey, here we go. There's heaven's pearly gates. Hold on. Nope. I have committed to fighting Pepsi.
Beyond the grave.
And then the exorcist comes in and goes, okay, lady, your head's probably going to spin around, but, we got to send you back to a happier place where Dr. Pepper apparently is served. Okay, so, and understand, Pepsi this is trending, in the 90s. In 1996, they had a big promotional thing where they offered,
They did it again?
No, they didn't do it again in the Philippines because there'd be, burning Pacific Ocean, but they
the
have
entire
this
Pacific Ocean would turn
the
brown
entire
and be fizzy.
yes, it would be a massive explosion of anger. You had the Pepsi said we're going to have prizes for you to win if you accumulate enough points. You get 100 points. Hey, a hat. 200 points. Yeah, 2 hats. And if you had 7 million points, you get a Harrier fighter jet plane, right? And that's a British. That's a like
military grade fighter aircraft.
Yeah, fighter aircraft. For 7 million
vertical
points.
takeoff.
Yeah, Vistol, right?
Yeah,
something like that. I don't know the acronym, but vertical touch off. Fornicator.
Touch yourself and you launch.
Yeah, and then hop or something. Anyway, so this guy, this 20-year-old kid, like a business school guy, he said, I'm going to try to get this. So
I want it.
Yeah, he's like some trust fund kid, and he raised $700,000, and he got 7 million points. So he says to Pepsi, hey, I got it. Where's my
cough it up.
Yeah, Harrier fighter jet. Hello, ding dong. So and he asked for the Harrier jet fighter plane.
And what he should have done? He said they should have just handed him a model like the same size as the picture in the ad.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah, and he would have said, "Hello, 1-to-1 scale, please." That would have been nice. And Pepsi had the audacity of saying, "It was a joke." No, seriously, they did that. And some dumbass court, believe it or not, agreed with them. So clearly, Pepsi has this issue of being horrifically, dishonest in the 90s.
Unjust.
Unless, of course, you wish to, promote the show.
Yes.
And, we will then instantly flip because
and tell all sorts of Coca-Cola stories.
Yeah, we'll go for Coca-Cola. Yeah, we'll talk about new Coke.
Yes.
So is that the deal?
Yeah.
We'll do new Coke.
New Coke.
It's up to you. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so. So you wanted me to talk about some math thing, right?
Oh yes. You got to tell now the math story. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to a real live mathlete.
Oh, dear. What? A math what?
A mathlete.
A math leap?
No, mathlete, as in an athlete, mathlete.
Oh gosh, yes. I've never heard that term.
I have.
I have not. You have?
Yeah.
No one has ever used that term, and if you do, you are a nerd and you have to leave.
I just did.
All right. See ya. So. So here's my math story. I'm in high school, I guess. I've been there for 9 years, and I've been practicing a lot of stuff, and I unfortunately take harder classes because I want to lower my grade point average. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Instead of taking
the dumb classes.
Study Hall 12, right?
Study Hall is very rewarding.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I was rewarded. So I take Algebra 2, and I'm sitting in class, and I have these not stupid, but outrageously dumb, stupid things. It's like, hey, we're going to learn about imaginary numbers. And I'm like, what is an imaginary number? I said, well, it's like square root of -4. And I said, well, why is it imaginary? And they say, well, because it can't exist. And then I say, wait, we're learning about things that can't exist? And he goes, yeah. And I said, well, what if we just imagine we have homework turned in,
Yeah.
I just imagine giving you this test that's fantastically filled out. And he's like, and he was very upset, that I challenged his whole existence. So needless to say, I was not on the good side. However, there was a math contest. And this is a very important part of my life here.
Yes, I think this is the only time anyone in our family has won.
Yeah, it's very difficult. And math contest effectively meant getting out of school.
Yes.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it meant.
That was the goal.
That's all it meant. Get out of school. If I'm in a math contest, I am not in school.
You got to go on a trip.
Yeah, I got to go on the bus. Bus takes a long time. Maybe have lunch. Unfortunately, have to take math tests. All right, okay. But only one test, not 9.
Yeah.
Right?
But did you mention lunch?
I mentioned lunch and then yet another lunch coming back.
Yes.
So that was my goal. Mm-hmm. So we have this math contest test, and it's handed out. And I'm not a complete idiot, although I am a moron, right? right? Because idiot and moron are different. We all know that.
Yes.
You got moron, imbecile, idiot. Okay, boom.
Yeah, we're at the bottom.
We're at the top.
Oh,
moron is at the top. Yeah.
Sorry,
otherwise, I would be sucking on this microphone with it not being recorded. Yeah. If you listen to idiot radio, you don't hear nothing. Okay, you just hear. Yeah. All right. So that was probably too pornographic, but let's move on quickly.
It changes the rating.
Well, I know. It's not my fault. Okay, it is my fault. However, back to math contest. All right. So here we are.
All right, Mathlete, keep going.
Mathlete, the worst definitional thing ever. Okay, so we are handed this math contest, assignment, right? This is a test, and we're all sitting there taking it, and there's some people who are smart, filling it out, boom, 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 and I'm there's 8 questions, and I fill out the first 3 pretty good, I'm pretty happy with that, and then the fourth one started, using addition, and I was like, I don't know this, and then there was division, and then I'm like, hello, oh my God, isosceles triangle, what the hell is that, and then I went to the last question, which was a mind-bender disaster. I mean, there was diagrams and drawings and all this stuff.
But that was the bonus question.
That was the super bonus question that meant half the exam. Half of all awarded points would be given to you if you could finish the super double down question at the end.
Yes.
So I took my time, about halfway through the test, I finished, signing my name. And, then I got 1, 2, and 3, hey, there it is. That's number 3, 3 apples, right? Yeah. And then the teacher says, okay, almost time to turn it in. I'm like, oh my God, I'm panicking, I'm like, oh my God, I haven't even, finished, I haven't even looked at question number 4, all these other ones. And I want to get out of school. Yeah, I want to have lunch.
Trip to McDonald's.
I'm thinking to myself, someone else, is going to be able to go to Burger King, and get large fries, and probably some, like onion rings, and then I would not be allowed to do it. So I focused. I was like, okay, these other questions, they're dumb. I don't need to do it. So I look at the super diagram. It's very informative, very helpful, and it has a whole bunch of instructions on how to do this, right? And I think to myself, I don't have time for this. And it says, what is the distance from A to B?
Oh, that was the actual question.
That was the question. And I had all this diagram, all this stuff, all this information, boom, 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 boom. But what was, the length from A to B?
Yeah.
And I held up the paper, to see if I held it up to the light to see if a secret,
was in the paper.
Answer was given in a watermark, and it wasn't. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I took my, pointer finger and thumb, and I measured it physically, and I got 1 centimeter. A good guess, because 1 centimeter. And I wrote down 1 cm, right?
Yeah, cm short for centimeter.
Yeah, exactly. And it said show some work, so I circled stuff and then wrote things that meant nothing, and then I turned it in because hey, time to turn it in. Okay, so. The next day we get back, the stuff, and there's this guy named Steve. I won't use his last name because he'll sue us. And Steve did really well. Steve is a genius. He was really good, and we all applaud his success.
Yes,
and then
well done, Steve.
Yes, and then there was Warren, who was a really good, smart guy, and he did pretty well too. However, only 2 people could go to this math contest, Oh,
it was just 2?
Only 2.
It wasn't like first, second, third?
No, there was first, second, and alternate.
Oh.
Yeah. First, second, alternate.
Okay.
Okay. So Steve, he did great. He got everything correct. Yeah. But then there was another guy before Warren who got second place.
Oh, who was it?
It was me.
Oh.
Because it was 1 centimeter. Hello, ding dong.
Yay!
Yay! And I physically measured it, and clearly, that's a secret to my success. I'm Michael J. Fox. Hello, ding dong. So I'm very excited. And I'm like, oh wow, I got half. I got out of because you get half. The points. I got 54%, right? So my measurement was 50%, and like 4% was signing the name and identifying the number 3, right? But I got the super question answered, so I was second place. And second place, I got a medal for that. I could wear that on my letter jacket, you know?
Right on.
I didn't have any other athletic achievement whatsoever.
You were a mathlete.
I'm a mathlete, yes, big time. Now, Warren, whatever, he knew things, didn't matter. Yes. He was alternate, and I reminded him of that every day.
Suck on that, third place.
Suck on that, bronze guy. No, bite it. Silver's talking now. Stand back. So this is a great thing, right? So we go with it, it's just 1 and 2. I don't get sick because, if I could get sick, alternate pops in. No, F off.
Yeah.
Right. So me and Steve.
No lunch at McDonald's.
Yeah, no lunch. So me and Steve go, and we have lunch at McDonald's, and it's like, fabulous, and stuff like that. So we get to the actual event, which I didn't really think to prepare for, right? And because it was enough to get out
of school.
It was like escaping a communist country and then finding out I have to work at Walmart. So here's the thing: I escaped, New York, and so I'm at this test, right? The test. Okay, oh my gosh, the test is coming to us, and I'm representing our school,
Yeah.
It's like patriotism, on an academic level, right?
Uh-huh.
And so I got this test, and the first question was, how many miles is this from point A to point B? And I'm like, miles? This is not drawn to scale?
Oh no!
I was like, oh my God, I can't measure this with my, thumb and, finger.
Did you ask him from one of those little wheel thingies?
I was so upset. Yeah. It's just, yeah, what? That I should have done that. It would have helped. The little chalk marker guy.
He was like, hey, I'll be right with you.
Yeah, the guy, measuring, the height and stuff like that. I don't know what the name is of that. What is that called? When you do that, when you measure from place to place, and you, what's it called? Do you know?
The map guy?
Yes, the map guy. That's our official scientific.
A cartographer?
Cartographer. No, that guy's the man who draws
a map.
No, like sea dragons swimming in the water.
Okay.
in uncharted places.
Yes.
Yeah. No, the guy who does the thing with the stuff.
With the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy over in the place.
Yeah, next to Biden. Okay,
Yes.
So anyway,
In the bunker.
in the bunker. So I obviously got 0.0. It was practically an Animal House moment. I put pencils on my nose to demonstrate my allegiance with John Belushi. So I didn't do well, and our school miserably failed. But I did get second place, and I did get a medal, and that's more important than the guy who got third.
Yes.
So again, huge victory.
Yes.
Bite it, Warren.
Yes, Warren.
Warren. Yeah.
Other listener.
Yeah, the other listener. Yeah, that person.
Yes.
So this.
Go to your high school reunion.
Yeah, I will go. I will go to high school reunion. I will get that medal, and I will staple it to my forehead. Or even better, I could staple it to the forehead of Mr. Bronze.
Yes, yeah. The total, right into the Mr. Bronze.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that Warren can go into the mirror and go, this is something I never won, If only I had measured something obvious with my finger and thumb, If only I had the intellect to actually think it was drawn to scale, If I would have not have been alternate loser, Oh well.
Who did not get lunch at Burger King?
He did not, ever. And I am so proud. So proud, Second place,
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was the cutoff. Yeah.
The closest our family has ever come to winning.
Almost. Yes. So let's say goodbye. We are at the end of the show, a show that has made me feel better about myself. Usually, yeah.
Slightly thirsty.
Slightly thirsty. If only I had, second place, I'm identifying as Warren now. My pain, my pain. Bite it, Warren. No one gets a flying F, Warren. You're down. I don't care how successful you are today. Out. We will always remember your gross failure. And Steve, you kicked my ass because, you're smarter. Okay, so there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
So we should sign off with our traditional theme song.
Do we have a traditional sign-off theme song?
I thought we just did the one from the front end.
No, that would not be the sign-off.
Wait,
that would be...
One thing I do have to say. We are going to attempt, since, the people at the Star Trek Enterprise made the theme song worse.
Yeah.
We figured, maybe we could improve it.
Oh, no. Let's not... No,
Because if a bunch of really smart guys could make it worse, maybe two dumb guys could make it
No, let's not use it on this episode. We'll have our own dedicated awfulness.
No, I'm just saying, this is what we call a teaser.
Teaser. Okay, yeah. Teaser. Yeah.
Teaser.
We don't give away the
teasing you.
plot. Okay.
Yeah. If
should
you
we
were
bring...
Warren, we'd be saying "suck it," but everyone else.
Should we bring out the conga drum?
Yeah, we'll bring out the conga drum.
All right, we're gonna pause and bring out the conga drum. Are we? Or maybe not.
Now I'm telling them what we're gonna do.
Oh, right, because it's a teaser.
Yes, a teaser.
Yeah.
We're teasing.
All right, so we're not even going to do it.
No, not
at all.
We're saying what we're gonna do next time.
So it's not a real double down teaser. It's like a kind of indicate what you might want to listen to later.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. So ready, begin the teaser.
We just did it.
And good night.